All right, so in this third and final video here, what we're going to do is we're going to use what's called a Sentinel value. So a Sentinel value is a special value in an algorithm or in a program that's used as a condition to completely terminate that loop. So what we're going to do here is we're going to basically calculate the paycheck for a user on a pretty basic level. We're going to ask the user for how many hours they worked. We'll ask them for their hourly pay rate. Then it will calculate their paycheck. We're going to assume that they always work under 40 hours and don't make overtime. And it will calculate the paycheck for the individual. And then we'll ask if they want to enter in another. And basically it'll say enter Q to quit. Otherwise, enter in anything else. And it will calculate another paycheck. So essentially this Q value is what's called our Sentinel value. And what that value is going to do is once that value is entered, it's going to quit the program. The user can enter anything else and the program will continue to run. Basically, this program would be helpful in HR if they're calculating a bunch of paychecks and they need something to help them do that. So this is the program that we're going to make together. And again, it uses this called a Sentinel value. It's a special value in an algorithm that terminates that loop the second that it is entered. So again, you can go to Python, open up a new file. We're going to make one more together. File, save as, go into your projects, and then do Unit 4, Lesson 2 again, but this one is for a Sentinel value. We're going to use Q in this particular program. So, Unit 4, Lesson 2C, Sentinel value, and this is going to calculate paychecks for the user until they choose to. Okay, so we're going to have a welcome message first, just like we do every single time. So we're going to print to the screen. This program will calculate your paycheck and can calculate paychecks until you choose to quit. Okay, so there's our welcome statement. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call it my Sentinel value. You can call it whatever you want. And I'm going to set it equal to Y to start. You can set it equal to anything. Because remember, we're going to use this value and say that until it's Q, this program is going to keep running. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a while loop, and we're going to say while Sentinel is not equal to 2. So if you look here, you'll see that we're using this not equal to, the exclamation point followed by the equal sign. You can see that in there. And as a result, this is going to run while Sentinel is anything other than just a single lowercase q. So everything in here, and I need my colon there. So here I have hours. I want them to enter in their hours. And so I'll use an eval with an input, say how many hours did work. Add in a comment up here. Loop runs until Q is entered. So this gets hours worked. My next piece here is I need the pay. So what is your pay rate? Should add in a colon up here. So it's pay rate. And from here, the paycheck is going to equal my pay times the number of hours. So this line here calculates paycheck. Then the next line down, I want to print to the screen your pay is, because I want this to print every time I calculate a new paycheck. And then here's where I'm going to re-ask the user. So at the very, very end is where I'm going to use an input and say, press Q to quit, anything else to calculate another pay. So what's going to happen here is they're going to be re-prompted. They're going to press Q if they want to quit. Otherwise, going to calculate another paycheck. And so then, at the very, very end, what I want to do is I want to print a closing message. So basically, this is the bulk of our code. It runs, it runs, it runs, it runs until we choose to quit. And once we choose to quit, we're going to just print a closing message to the screen. Thank you for using our program. Okay, so here we have our code, and now let's go and test it out. How many hours did you work? What is your hourly pay rate? Your pay is $200. Press Q to quit. Anything else to calculate another. Okay, I'm going to reprompt me again. I did 15 and 8. Different paycheck. Notice how it's calculating. Anything else to quit? What if I choose, we'll do P. It works 5 hours for $50 an hour. Calculates it. Notice here if I press Q, it pops you out. So this is how you can use a Sentinel value, and again, user-controlled input, to help you run a program to make something happen until they enter in a specific value. So it's a great way if you want the user to keep going, to say enter anything else. If you want to quit, print Q.